I was thinking this last 5 minutes, how to connect what was previously said to what I would like to share with you today, and I'll just let it go by intuition and see where we go. I've titled it Communicative Societies in a Network World because, being the global and local session, I thought of that in all this discourse that I'm following in the past years, there is a lot of discussion on the global, and in my opinion, a very scarce discussion on the local from a level of the semiotics that is being presented by different groups or societies that appear and live on the net. And we can put it in this way, that since the beginning of the widespread use of the internet, let's say, we're hearing references of it like the global net, and as if it is the globalest of all, as if in the most global of them all, assuming that the so-called globalness is there. But we forget that if we zoom up to see the overall Earth, it's not that big of a portion of people that are really on the net. And now I'm speaking of people like tribes, even nations. In the heart of Europe, we have my country, Macedonia, that is a developing country, has seen a lot of the civilization, and yet it has had a very scarce approach to the net, access to the net. And we see very different things happening here. After we figured out that it's really the not-so-global phenomenon, we came to the question of the digital divide. I won't get into it. I would just like to say that among the other issues, the digital divide brought, at least in our discourse, the focus on the local and the global, first as the local within the global, and then later as the local in a two-way dynamic interaction, making it, or rather saying it, as an interweaving play of the local and the global. And this is where I would like to really try and focus for the portion of my presentation. As understood, we are trying to make a network theory, a comprehensive network theory. But I would add a more comprehensive network culture theory, and seeing culture in the broadest of its meanings. And it cannot be imagined otherwise, being a comprehensive theory, unless we have this interweaving and intermingling of the local and the global, and the local appearing